I served on the space station of Mimas as a liaison for the Earth Embassy, working with many alien races.
Rebecca Rose, Psychic Super Soldier, Moon, Mars, Kuiper Belt, and beyond.
Namaste. I'm Yana Prakash. I am a multidimensional healer, work directly with the Drama Council, and infinite creation through the oneness with all that it is.
We know if you won't tell them the truth, then we will. We are inviting all listeners to join us this October 8th to the 12th in Orlando, Florida, at the Super Soldier Activation Conference, sponsored by the Super Soldier Talk podcast and Healing Soul Survivors 501c3. This grassroots conference seeks to activate your abilities and recover your soul memories. Reserve your spot now at supersoldiercon.com to support survivors of the secret space program, including those impacted by MILABs, military abductions linked to MK Monarch, and Montauk programming. Par ardua ad astra. My name is James Rink, and I like to share with you about an amazing conference that's coming up this October 8th to the 12th in Orlando, Florida. So I'm the founder of the Super Soldier Activation Conference, and we've got about 30 speakers lined up for you. So you're definitely going to want to join us. Let's start off with some quotes that I came up with for this event. So, we know if you won't tell them the truth, then we will. I wanted to set up an event where that, let's look at this UFO disclosure community, right? We have people who are being pushed out into the community as experts, and they're saying, are UAPs real? Are UFOs real, right? And then we have a whole group of people that have been on these UFOs, right? And they're totally being ignored. You don't see coast to coast, right? So we can sit here and argue about that. But the point is, we're going to share with you genuine experiencers who've been out there in the secret space program. So when I put the conference together, I wanted a place where people could not only just have a great time, we also want to have healing. So many people have told me, said, James, we could sit here and talk about all these really depressing stories. But, MK Monarch, all that is very depressing. There's not really solutions being put out there. And I wanted to create a solution. So we're going to have a lot of healers there, quantum healers. We're going to do QHHT. I've got a lady, she's bringing in a Tesla coil. We've got people doing a lot of massage work. I wanted everybody to not just come together and be depressed, right? Or some of these stories. I wanted you all to have a great time. And we're going to go to Universal on the Monday on the October, that would be the 13th. So we asked that you would book your room from October 8th to the 14th. That way you can join us in Orlando for the whole 6 days or 6 nights. This conference is going to be focused on UFOs, sightings, secret space program disclosures, super soldiers, MILABs, MK Monarch, also the special access programs, right? The USAP docs. And we're bringing in, now we've got about 30 speakers. So we're also going to have workshops. So if you want to get into all the healing sessions and the workshops, we recommend that you get the general admission ticket. If you want to get the food too, the meal plans, that will be under the VIP ticket. So those food plans will give you 12 meals. You won't have to worry about any lines. You'll be able to sit and fraternize with some of the speakers, and you'll also get front rows seating. So I recommend it. I think it's a great deal. And, I've seen some other conferences and they're charging $1,200 just for one dinner. So, we listen to all of our listeners. We wanted to create something that's affordable and you're going to have a great time. Okay, so this particular hotel is called the Wyndham iDrive Avanti Resort, and it's right across the street from the Universal Water Park. The pool at this hotel is heated to 84 degrees year-round. It's a massive pool. We'll all be able to hang out at night. There's nightly parties going on. We're also getting a room block in the tower. So that room block is extremely affordable. It's good to September 8th. So we ask that you book your rooms and to take advantage of that $89 a night price. Okay, so let's go on here. We also are looking for some more vendors. The vendor spots are almost full. So if you like to vend, reach out to us at team@supersoldiercon.com. You can also click on the link and it'll take you to a vendor form. We also expecting over 500 guests this year. So we want this to be a high energy conference full of disclosure, and also you're going to witness advanced technology and get to meet people in the secret space program, right? We're looking for sponsors. If this is something that resonates with you, there are some people out there where, God has been good to you this year. So if you would like to support the secret space program veterans, the super soldiers, we ask that you also help sponsor us as well. So I've got a sponsorship form on the website. Okay, the type of vendors we're looking for are jewelry, gifts, crystals, clothing, healing tools, supplements, sound devices, live reading. You can also do coaching and online courses. So we're not doing any food. We don't need any food or beverage vendors. Thank you. So I'm excited to announce that Carrie Cassidy is joining the Super Soldier Activation Team. So I've known Carrie since at least 2011 when I first met her at the Awake and Aware conference in Irving, California. So at that particular year, I got to meet Lorian Fenton, right? So Lorian was putting on conferences in Northern California. She wanted to put on the Super Soldier Summit. So for the first, that was back in 2012 and 2013. We got to see Max Spears there, James Casbolt, and also, of course, I was there. There was a few other people, of course. Miles Johnson was there, right? And Carrie Cassidy. So I consider this event a family reunion. We're all going to get back together and have a great time. So for those of you who don't know, Carrie Cassidy is the founder of the Project Camelot website TV show. She has 49 million viewers. She has over 153,000 subscribers. She has gone around the world interviewing whistleblowers with top secret clearances, as well as authors, researchers, experiencers, covering conspiracy and the secret space program, black projects, extraterrestrials, and as well as Kundalini and Ascension, free energy technology, of course. So we're all excited to see Carrie Cassidy come into the event. Another big shout out to Miles Johnson. Hello, Miles, if you're watching this. So Miles is the founder of the Basis series. He has gone around and interviewed people in the UK who were in these programs, MK Ultra, Monarch, Super Soldiers, MILABs. So he has documented the other side of the pond. So, this phenomenon isn't just limited to the United States. Every country that is a part of NATO is a member of these secret space programs. So they all have access. Miles Johnston is from Belfast. For those of you who don't know, that's in Ireland. He's a UFO researcher and founder of the Irish UFO Center. He has produced historical documentaries on Ireland's pirate radio station for over 2 decades. He was inspired by the surge in UFO activity across the region. Miles is the creator and driving force behind the Basis project. And this project gained significant attention after Barry King and Lisa Williams shared their accounts of secret underground base activity in Peasmere, Berkshire, where the programmable life forms, right? So that was the Greys. He is a pioneer in alternative media. Miles brings cutting-edge insights to a global audience. So we're all super excited to see Miles at the event. Oh, okay. Now we have Jessica Jones. Great. So Jessica, I want to make the announcement. Absolutely. Jessica, hello there. I will go ahead and read her bio. For those of you who don't know who the cryptid huntress is, right? You should know. Absolutely. So Jessica Jones is a paranormal investigator and remote viewer based in Northwest Georgia. She is an active cryptid field researcher and member of the Enigma Research Group, also the Anomalous Studies and Observation Group, and the North Georgia Cryptid Researchers, Cryptid Warfare Operators. Okay, all these groups conduct field research associated with things paranormal, particularly dogmen and Bigfoot. So Jessica Jones is going to be talking about some secret underground bases. She's got a lot of data, remote viewing data in her database. So we're all excited to hear from her. She has her own show, right? The Cryptid Huntress, a daytime show called The Glitch in the Matrix, and a remote viewing investigation show on Thursday. So that's all on her website, thecryptidhuntress.com. Thank you, Jessica. We're excited to have you as part of the team. Let's go to Mike Barra. So how many people here in the chat know who Mike Barra is? Mike Barra is a New York Times best-selling author, lecturer, and TV personality whose books have sold over 100,000 copies worldwide. He began his writing career after spending more than 25 years as an engineering designer consultant for a major aerospace company, or companies, right? So he was a card-carrying member of the military-industrial complex. So a self-described born-again conspiracy theorist. His first book was Dark Mission, The Secret History of NASA, which was a New York Times bestseller. His second book, The Choice, which concerns theories about hyperdimensional physics, planetary formation, and conscious thought, and how they relate to the Mayan calendar, as well as the Hopi prophecies and the current era of dramatic change. So that was released in 2010. So in 2012, Mike published Ancient Aliens on the Moon. So this was an in-depth study of artificial structures on the moon and the secrets it held for millions of years. So in 2013, Mike returned with an Ancient Aliens on Mars. So, okay, what the ancient civilization went that once flourished on Mars. Let's go to the next book. So his fifth book is Ancient Aliens on Mars 2. So that was, and then 2015, he wrote the book Ancient Aliens and Secret Societies. So that reveals the link between fraternal organizations like the Freemasons and the ancient alien presence on Earth. In the fall of 2016, he wrote the book, his seventh book, The Hidden Agenda, NASA and the Secret Space Program, which examines real evidence for a privately funded secret space program operating under the facade of official public space program. In 2017, he published his first novel, Lightbringer, which is an X-Files styled thriller about NASA-based secret societies. Mike has made numerous public appearances lecturing on subjects on the secret space program, NASA, physics, UFOs. So he's been on the Coast to Coast AM with George Norrie. He's a regular contributor to television programs such as Ancient Aliens. He's had over 50 appearances, as well as America's Book of Secrets and Hangar 1. In 2014, he was part of an alien investigation reality show called Uncovering Aliens. That was on the Discovery Network. So far, Uncovering Aliens has been shown on the Science Channel, Animal Planet, American Heroes, and Destination America networks. In the last few years, he's appeared on Unexplained with William Shatner, as well as an expert on UFOs, the lost evidence for the Travel Channel. In 2019, Mike played the conspiracy theorist in the Science Channel series Truth Behind the Moon Landing. Mike appeared on NBC's Universal Sci-Fi Network and the Special Aliens on the Moon, The Truth Exposed. Okay, so I guess we'll go into our next speaker. Who here is familiar with the work of Chris O'Connor? Hello, Kitty Cat. Great to see you. Willow Dreams says she's been watching Carrie Cassidy for a long time. Great. Go Time is here. Hello, Go Time. Okay, let's go to Chris O'Connor. So, Chris is the creator of the Divine Evolution Electromagnetic Microsingularity Device, which stands for DEAMS. So, this particular technology was used for memory reprogramming and accelerated body regeneration. The DEEMS device, adaptable from a medbed to a pendant, embodies his expertise in advanced healing and memory management technologies. Chris served 60 years in the Secret Space Program for the United Nations as an intergalactic liaison from 1970 to 2030, eventually returning in a clone body. So, a lot of us are doing multiple career return programs overlapping that's the same timeline, so it could create a lot of Mandela effects. Okay, so during his tenure on the Saturn station, he played a crucial role in negotiating trade agreements between various extraterrestrial races. His extensive off-world experiences inspired the creation of the DEEMS device. So you can check that website out at deemscompany.com. That's DEEMS company.com. So now we have Noel Benoit. So you might have been seeing some of the shorts that's coming out recently with Noel. He was a Men in Black and a former national security advisor who served in a high-level MJ-12 Internal Affairs national security position. That was C-13 with top secret clearance and access to cryptologic and specialized intelligence systems. He co-authored a book with FBI agent Ted Gunderson, right? So that was called The 200-Year Plan, America's Shadow Government and the Great Deceit. He also published Truckers Fight for Justice, the National American Indian Veterans Organization, Glory to God United Ministries. He is a spiritual policy advisor for state militia groups across the U.S., and he also served in advisory roles for previous U.S. presidents. Come and check out Noel Benoit. He's got a lot of experiences with, like, John F. Kennedy. He knew him personally. He knows a lot about some of these topics I can't even go into on YouTube. But okay, let's go to our last featured guest tonight. So Mary Beaver is a former U.S. Army human intelligence analyst with over 8 years of service, known for her linguistic and cryptologic expertise. She possesses a unique ability called real-time memory or click coding intelligence, enabling her to rapidly learn ancient languages such as Phoenician. She also recalls extraordinary experiences, include serving as a super soldier in the MK Delta Cosmic Majestic Great Skills Program, undertaking covert missions on spacecraft, and living as a civilian on Mars. She has memories of training young soldiers to combat Draco aliens and being subjected to advanced medical procedures while encountering soldiers with thick metal masks and uniforms. So she's definitely involved with the MILABs, right? Her SSP records remain heavily classified, with both the government and Galactic Space Command withholding details about her origins. Her grandfather served in World War II, infiltrating one of Hitler's strongholds, and her father worked in an underground facility below Area 51. Mary has endured claw marks, needle marks, bruises, and scars from malevolent beings who appear to be targeting her children, too. Mary's life is one of courage, intelligence, and unyielding pursuit of truth in a world filled with secrets, lies, and the fight for freedom. So, thank you very much. So I guess that's all I got for you tonight. Everybody go to supersoldiercon.com. Get yourself a VIP ticket or a general admission pass. And we're all super excited to meet you in Florida this October 8th to the 12th. Oh, yeah, we do have a live stream ticket. So I know some people said, well, I don't really have money, and that's fine. Just get yourself a live stream ticket. So if you say, well, I don't really want to do that too, I don't know what to tell you. But come on out. We're going to have a great time. We'll see you all in Orlando. Goodbye, everybody. Have a great day. supersoldiercon.com. See you later.
my lord. Welcome to the conference, the Super Soldier Conference, helping those in need. I'm your host for tonight, Mellow. October of 2025 will be a landmark event in the cosmos. Sabertooth. We place our trust in you. Sabertooth. Life is no good without friends. For the world to know, we gotta let it show. Sabertooth. My Lord, we shall be with you for unity. Service to others, service to others, service to self. Come on.